Listen to my voice with complete attention, because this moment carries a power that you cannot let pass you by. I am Michael, the archangel who protects, defends, and brings the sword of light to cut the bonds that bind your soul. I am not here by chance, speaking to you. It was the Most High himself who sent me to bring a message that will change the course of your history. Stop everything you are doing right now and open your heart, because what I have to say cannot wait another second. I see you carrying burdens that were not meant for your shoulders. I know every tear you have shed in silence, every night you have spent awake with your mind racing, thinking about problems that seem to have no end. I know about the people you support emotionally, those who lean on you without even realizing how much it wears you down. You have been a fortress for others while your own castle crumbled inside. But today that changes completely. Your hands shake when you pick up your medicine from the table. Your body begs for rest, but you keep dragging yourself along because you believe you need to be strong for everyone else. Doctor's appointments have become routine, and you feel like your health is slipping through your fingers like sand. There are pains that doctors can't quite explain, symptoms that come and go, leaving you confused and scared. But I'm here to tell you that none of this is by chance, and the cure you need is already being prepared. I also see the relationships that hurt you, conversations that start well but end with your heart aching, people close to you who should give you peace but end up draining your energy, family discussions that always repeat the same topics, like a scratched record that can't move on. You've tried to distance yourself, tried to set boundaries, but it's difficult when it comes to family or people you love. Guilt consumes you when you think about protecting yourself. Before continuing, write this mantra in the comments. No evil can reach me, for I am protected by the light of the angels. This will seal your energy with celestial power and prevent any shadow from approaching your heart. There is a silent fear that you carry that almost no one knows about. It is the fear that things will never really get better. You even try to convince yourself that everything is fine, forcing a smile when someone asks how you are. But deep down there is a voice whispering that maybe you are destined to suffer forever. This fear paralyzes you and prevents you from believing that better days are possible. But I have come to break this lie that has taken root in your mind. Your prayers have reached us. Every cry for help you made in the silence of your room, every time you looked up at the sky and asked if there was still hope for you. We heard everything, and now the time has come for you to receive the answers. Not vague answers or distant promises, but concrete interventions that will happen in your real life, in your daily routine, in the situations that concern you most. The environment around you is being purified at this very moment. As you listen to my voice, invisible forces are working to remove everything that no longer serves you. People with bad intentions will lose interest in seeking you out. Toxic situations will naturally fall apart. Opportunities that were blocked will open up. This is not magic, it is the direct action of heaven in your life. I know that you sometimes feel invisible, as if your needs don't matter to anyone. Always taking care of others, always available to help. But when you need support, it seems like there is no one there. That loneliness hurts more than any physical pain. But I want you to know that you have never truly been alone. We have always been here, waiting for the right moment to act so that you could clearly perceive our presence. Your faith has been tested in ways that have hurt deeply. You even questioned whether God really cares about you, whether your prayers were heard or if they were lost in the void. There were times when you almost gave up believing, because the pain was too great and the answers never seemed to come. But your faith, even though wounded, never completely died, and it is that spark of hope that you kept in your heart that allowed me to reach you today. From now on, your life enters a new chapter. The blank pages that lay before you are beginning to be written in gold ink by the fingers of the Creator himself. You will no longer live in the uncertainty of not knowing what tomorrow holds, because I am placing clear signs on your path. Every decision you need to make will have a special light to guide you, a stronger intuition, an inner peace that will confirm when you are on the right track. Your financial worries are coming to an end. I see you counting coins, calculating whether you will have enough money to last until the end of the month, losing sleep over bills that are due and resources that are not coming in. But I am moving things behind the scenes so that provision will come to you in ways you cannot even imagine. People will remember old debts they owed you. Job opportunities will arise through acquaintances. Forgotten money will appear when you least expect it. Now write in the comments, "I now activate my spiritual protection shield." This simple act strengthens your aura and prevents any energy imbalance from affecting you. In terms of your health, every cell in your body is undergoing a complete renewal at this moment. Organs that were malfunctioning are being restored. Chronic pains that you have been carrying for a long time are being dissolved by celestial light. Your immune system is being strengthened to resist any disease. Tests you need to take will bring better results than doctors expected. Treatments that were not working will start to work in a surprising way. People around you will notice a change in your energy. You will radiate a different kind of peace, a strength that comes from within. Those who have known you for a long time will comment that you are different, lighter, brighter, and you really will be, because my light is settling into your soul and transforming you from the inside out. This transformation will attract good people to you and drive away those who only brought problems. Relationships that were shaken will find a new balance. Difficult conversations that you had been avoiding will happen, but in a surprisingly calm way. Old hurts will be healed through sincere apologies. Family members who had drifted away will feel the desire to reconnect. Love that seemed to have cooled will be rekindled with a flame even stronger than before. And if this message is touching your heart in any way, please consider supporting this channel by clicking on the "Thank You" button. This helps us to continue bringing messages like this, made especially for people who, like you, feel deeply and deserve to live a full life. Your dreams that were tucked away in a drawer will be taken off the drawing board. That project you started and didn't finish will gain new momentum. The creativity that was blocked will flow like a river that has broken through a dam. Brilliant ideas will pop into your mind. Solutions to old problems will appear out of nowhere. You will be surprised by your own ability to create and accomplish. At work, your competence will be recognized in a special way. Superiors who did not value you will begin to see your potential. Colleagues who ignored you will seek your partnership. Opportunities for growth that seemed impossible will open up before you. If you have your own business, new customers will appear through unexpected referrals. Sales that were stagnant will start moving. Write in the comments, "My energy is sacred, and no evil has power over me." This shows the universe that you recognize your value and no longer accept being affected by toxic energies. Your intuition is being sharpened so that you can perceive the true intentions of those around you. You will no longer be fooled by fake smiles or empty promises. You will know how to distinguish who really cares about you and who is just pretending to be interested. This clarity will protect you from harmful relationships and bring you closer to people who truly deserve your trust. The fears that paralyzed you are losing their power. That fear of not being good enough, of not deserving good things, of always getting it wrong. Those negative thoughts that used to spin around in your head are being replaced by true confidence. You will look in the mirror and see a strong, capable woman, deserving of all the love and happiness in the world. Situations that seemed impossible to resolve will find simple and elegant solutions. Conflicts that have been dragging on for months will be resolved through sincere conversation. Documents that were lost will reappear. Processes that were stalled will move quickly. Everything that was confusing will fall into place like pieces of a puzzle that have finally found their places. Your home will become a true sanctuary of peace. The atmosphere that was sometimes heavy, where arguments seemed to spring up out of nowhere, where silence was uncomfortable, will be replaced by a completely different atmosphere. Genuine laughter will echo through the rooms. Loving conversations will replace arguments. Everyone who enters your home will feel the difference and comment on the good energy of the place. Before continuing, write in the comments, "Where light dwells, no shadow remains." This is your invisible shield against everything that has tried to stop you until today. Legal issues that have been worrying you will be resolved in your favor. If there is any lawsuit, any bureaucratic red tape, any injustice you have suffered, I am mobilizing the right people to ensure that everything is resolved in the best possible way for you. Lawyers will work more diligently on your case. Judges will make favorable decisions. Missing documents will appear at the right moment. Your ability to forgive is being renewed. The hurt you carried like stones in your chest will dissolve naturally. Not because you will forget what happened, but because you will understand that carrying anger only hurts yourself. Forgiveness will spring from your heart like a gift you give yourself, freeing up space for good things to enter your life. Children who worried you will show signs of positive change. If they were on dangerous paths, they will find direction. If they were distant, they will feel the desire to get closer. If they had behavioral problems, they will show more maturity. Your prayers as a mother have been heard and are being answered in a way that will touch your heart. To receive this strength in your life, write in the comments now, "I am guided, protected, and strengthened by the angels of goodness." From this point on, nothing will be the same as before. True friendships will blossom in your life. People who really understand you, who support you in difficult times, who celebrate your victories with sincere joy. These connections will not be superficial, but deep and lasting. You will feel understood and valued as you deserve to be. Your inner beauty is being polished like a diamond. The light that has always existed within you was hidden under layers of sadness, disappointment, and fatigue. But now that light is being released, and everyone around you will notice it, you will feel more confident, more attractive, more radiant. Not because of external changes, but because the beauty of your soul will shine through your eyes. Opportunities for personal growth will arise in unexpected ways. Courses you wanted to take but couldn't afford will now become available through scholarships or affordable prices. Books you needed to read will come into your hands through gifts or chance finds. Knowledge you need to acquire will be offered by people who will cross your path at the right time. Now write in the comments, "The light that guides me is stronger than any darkness." This statement seals your courage, your faith, and your spiritual rebirth. Addictions or bad habits you wanted to give up will completely lose their power over you. If you smoked, you will feel disgust for cigarettes. If you drank too much, alcohol will lose its taste. If you ate compulsively, you will find natural balance. If you spent money recklessly, you will develop financial awareness. This liberation will not require superhuman willpower. It will be natural and definitive. Hidden talents you didn't even know you had will manifest themselves. Artistic abilities, leadership skills, communication gifts, business intuition. These gifts that were dormant within you will awaken and become sources of personal fulfillment and even extra income. People will be surprised by your new abilities. Your spiritual connection is deepening. Prayers that once seemed mechanical will become intimate and powerful conversations. Divine signs that you couldn't interpret will become clear as day. Prophetic dreams will begin to happen, bringing important guidance to your life. You will feel our presence in a tangible way, not just as a belief, but as a real experience. Complicated inheritance or property issues will be resolved. If there is a family dispute over assets, confusing documentation about real estate, or any pending issues regarding your rights, everything will be clarified and resolved in your favor. What is rightfully yours will be recognized, and you will receive what belongs to you. Write in the comments, "I am protected by invisible forces that work in my favor." This opens the way for angels to act even more strongly in your life. Your vital energy is being completely renewed. That chronic fatigue that made you drag your feet since the morning will disappear. You will wake up feeling energetic, with a zest for life, with plans and dreams pulsing in your heart. Life will have color again, flavor again, meaning again. Each day will be a new opportunity to be happy. A special protection is being placed around your family. Accidents that could happen will be prevented by heavenly intervention. Illnesses that could manifest will be blocked before they even begin. People with bad intentions who would approach your loved ones will lose interest and walk away. Your children, your parents, your siblings, everyone will be under an invisible cloak of safety. Before continuing, write in the comments, "My heart is light, and no evil can resist this vibration." This reinforces your inner strength and dissolves any energy that tries to destabilize you. Financial situations that seemed hopeless will find creative solutions. Debts that were suffocating you will be renegotiated on much better terms than you thought possible. Creditors who were inflexible will show themselves to be understanding. Excessive interest rates will be reduced or canceled. You will be able to settle outstanding debts. and still have resources left over to start a new phase with peace of mind. Romantic relationships are being blessed in a special way. If you are single, the right person is being prepared to enter your life. It will not be just anyone, but someone who will truly value, respect, and love you the way you have always deserved. If you already have a partner, your relationship will be renewed. Passion that had cooled will be rekindled. Complicity that was lost will be restored. And if this message is touching your heart in any way, please consider supporting this mission by clicking on "Thank you very much." This gesture, in addition to supporting this mission of spreading words of light, allows us to continue reaching more people who, like you, need to wake up to this invisible reality that so greatly interferes with real life. Your reputation is being completely restored. If someone spoke ill of you, spread lies, tried to tarnish your image, now the truth will come out. People will find out who really said what and their true intentions. You will be publicly exonerated, and those who unjustly accused you will have to apologize. Your honor will be restored before everyone. Projects that you started and couldn't finish will gain new momentum. That course you put on hold, that book you stopped writing halfway through, that business you abandoned due to lack of resources or motivation. All of this will be resumed with full force. You will find not only the will, but also the necessary means to complete everything that was left half-finished. Now write in the comments, "I am invincible when I connect with the light of the heavens." This is not just a mantra, it is a call for your spirit to awaken. Your ability to communicate is being multiplied. The right words will come out of your mouth at the right moment. You will know what to say to convince, to comfort, to inspire. Presentations you need to give will flow perfectly. Difficult conversations you have been putting off will happen and have better results than you expected. Your voice will carry a special authority that will make people listen to you attentively. Mental health issues that have been tormenting you are being healed at their root. Anxiety that paralyzed you will turn into productive energy. Depression that took away your strength will give way to true and lasting joy. Panic syndrome that limited you will completely lose its power over you. Your mind will find lasting balance and peace. Investments you made that seemed lost will recover in a surprising way. Stocks that plummeted will rise again. Businesses that went bankrupt will rise from the ashes stronger than before. Money you lent and thought you would never see again will be returned with interest. Bets you made in life will begin to pay off. Write in the comments, "The presence of angels surrounds me and protects me in all my ways." This gesture opens the wings of heavenly protection over you. Your home will increase in value on the market. If you own your own property, it will gain significant value. If you want to sell, interested buyers will appear offering good prices. If you want to buy, incredible opportunities will arise with financing easily approved. If you rent, you will get a better place for the same price or the same place for a lower price. Influential people will notice you and open doors that seemed impossible. Someone in a position of power will take an interest in your work, your talent, your story. That person will become a kind of mentor or godfather, opening doors that you couldn't open on your own. Valuable connections will form naturally. Your creativity is being released like a dammed-up spring. Innovative ideas will flow effortlessly from your mind. Solutions to complex problems will appear as sudden insights. If you work in art, creation, or innovation, you will enter an extremely productive phase. The works you create during this period will be special and recognized. Before continuing, write, "Evil does not touch those who live in the light of truth." This seals your vibration in integrity and attracts the protective shield from above. Vicious cycles that have been repeating in your family for generations are being broken through you. Patterns of poverty, illness, toxic relationships, addictions, depression, all of this, which seemed like a hereditary curse, is being permanently interrupted. You will be the first of a new lineage of prosperity, health, and happiness. Your descendants will inherit blessings instead of problems. Your presence is becoming a balm for those around you. Friends will seek you out when they are going through difficulties because your energy will bring them instant peace. Strangers will feel comfortable talking to you in line at the bank, on the bus, at the doctor's office. You will become a channel of emotional healing wherever you go, without even having to say much, just by being present. Now write in the comments, "I receive the light, peace, and protection that are rightfully mine." By doing this, you activate a portal of liberation in your life. Travel opportunities will arise in unexpected ways. Places you've always dreamed of visiting will become accessible through invitations, sweepstakes, special promotions, or work. These trips will not only be tours but transformative experiences that will broaden your worldview and bring important insights to your life. Special people you meet in these places will become lasting connections. Your leadership skills are being activated. If you have always been shy and reserved, this will change naturally. You will begin to take initiative, propose solutions, and guide groups. People will naturally look to you for direction. This leadership will not be imposed or forced, but a natural magnetism that will attract others to follow your ideas and projects. Issues involving lost documents, notaries, and public agencies, which have been giving you headaches for months, will be resolved quickly. Employees who were resistant will prove to be helpful. Processes that were stuck will move forward. Fees that seemed mandatory will be waived. Everything that was bureaucratic and complicated will flow with surprising ease. Right, with every step, the angels steady the ground beneath my feet. And this brings balance and confidence to what is about to happen in your life. Your emotional health is being strengthened in such a way that destructive criticism will completely lose its effect on you. Mean words that once hurt you deeply will sound like irrelevant noise. You will develop a natural shield against negativity, not through insensitivity, but through self-esteem so solid that external attacks will not be able to shake your inner peace. The technological resources you need will come into your hands. If your cell phone was broken, you will get a new one on very favorable terms. If your computer was slow, a solution will appear. If you needed better internet, a special promotion will come up. These tools are not luxuries, they are necessities of the modern world, and you will have access to everything you need to stay connected and productive. Before continuing, write in the comments, "Truth, light, and protection accompany me every day." This ensures that your energy is aligned with good and shields you from any evil. Your social circle is being completely renewed. People who drained your energy will naturally drift away, without dramatic conflicts, simply losing interest in keeping in touch. In contrast, uplifting, inspiring, generous people will appear in your life. Deep and true friendships will form, based on real affinity and mutual growth. Situations that required courage and that you had been putting off out of fear will be faced with a bravery that will surprise you. Difficult conversations you avoided, important decisions you postponed, necessary changes you resisted. All of this will be resolved with a determination you didn't know you had. Fear will give way to courageous and effective action. Your business intuition is being sharpened in an extraordinary way. Investment opportunities that others do not see will be obvious to you. Perfect timing to buy, sell, partner with, or walk away from certain ventures. This special insight will protect you from losses and guide you to consistent and ethical profits. Write in the comments, "I am at peace, I am in light, I am protected." Let this vibration echo in your soul. Family relationships that were shaken by old misunderstandings will find healing through clarifying conversations. Truths that were hidden will come to light, not to cause more pain, but to clear the air and allow for genuine forgiveness. Relatives who have drifted apart due to pride will take the first step toward reconciliation. Family gatherings will once again be moments of joy rather than tension. Your ability to learn is being multiplied. Information that you previously had difficulty absorbing will easily stick in your memory. New skills that you need to develop will be acquired with surprising speed. If you are studying for competitive exams, college entrance exams, or professional courses, your mind will function with exceptional clarity and efficiency. Inheritance issues that were stuck in notary offices or courts will be resolved definitively. Missing documents will appear. Heirs who were causing confusion will accept fair agreements. Assets that were blocked will be released. What is rightfully yours will come into your hands without further delay or unnecessary complications. Now write, "My soul shines with divine light that nothing can extinguish." By doing this, you activate an inner flame that burns away any negativity around you. Your work energy is being completely renewed. Tasks that seemed heavy will become light. Difficult colleagues will change their attitude toward you. Demanding bosses will recognize your value and ease up on the pressure. If you have your own business, problematic customers will go away, and ideal customers will appear. The professional environment will become harmonious and productive. Your capacity for forgiveness is being elevated to a heavenly level. Hurts you have carried for years, resentments that poisoned your heart, anger that consumed your energy. All of this is being dissolved by a deeper understanding of human nature and the greater purposes that sometimes lie behind difficulties. You will be able to release these heavy burdens and feel a lightness in your chest that you haven't experienced in a long time. Write in the comments, "My heart beats to the rhythm of heavenly peace." This harmonizes your energy with the frequency of the angels and dissolves any emotional turbulence. Legal issues that have been worrying you for months are moving toward a favorable resolution. If you are involved in labor lawsuits, custody disputes, pension issues, complicated divorce, or any other litigation, things will begin to resolve in your favor. Lawyers will work more diligently, judges will make fair decisions, and beneficial settlements will be proposed and accepted. Your natural beauty is being enhanced from the inside out. I'm not talking about dramatic physical changes, but a special glow that will emanate from your skin, your eyes, your smile. People will comment that you look different, more beautiful, more radiant. This transformation comes from the inner peace that is settling in your soul and reflecting in your appearance. And if this message is touching your heart deeply, consider supporting this channel with a gesture of light. Click on "Thank you very much." This affection helps to keep alive this mission of delivering words that heal and awaken. Educational opportunities that seemed out of reach will become accessible. Expensive courses will become available with scholarships. Universities you admired will open special places. Renowned professors will agree to mentor you. If you have school-age children, they will also benefit from exceptional educational opportunities that will positively shape their future. Your physical stamina is being renewed like that of an eagle. Joint pain will disappear. Chronic fatigue will give way to renewed energy. If you needed glasses, your vision will improve. If you had hearing problems, you will hear better. Every system in your body will function in perfect harmony. Now write, "I am a pure channel of love and divine light." This affirmation awakens your true essence and attracts miracles into your life. Situations that required specific documents, certificates, or proof that you were unable to obtain will be resolved in alternative ways. Public officials who were inflexible will find ways to help you within the law. Bureaucratic requirements that seemed impossible to meet will be simplified or waived through regulatory changes that will benefit your specific case. Relationships that were lukewarm will be rekindled with renewed passion. If you have a partner, the routine that was cooling the relationship will give way to special and unforgettable moments. Romantic surprises will happen naturally. Deep conversations that you haven't had in a long time will happen spontaneously. Complicity and intimacy will be restored to even greater levels than at the beginning of the relationship. Write, "The gates of heaven open for me with every breath." This establishes a direct bridge between you and the celestial plane, allowing blessings to flow freely. Your ability to positively influence others is being multiplied exponentially. Words of encouragement you speak will have a transformative impact on the lives of those who receive them. Advice you give will be followed and bring excellent results. You will become a reference of wisdom and balance for your social, family, and professional circles. Financial issues related to insurance, compensation, and labor rights that were stalled will be resolved quickly. Lawsuits against the Social Security Administration will be ruled in your favor. Insurance companies that denied coverage will reverse their decisions. Compensation that was slow to come will be released. Rights you didn't even know you had will be recognized and paid retroactively. Before continuing, write in the comments, "My faith is my shield. My prayer is my sword of light." This activates your spiritual armor and makes you invincible against any evil. Your artistic creativity is flourishing in an extraordinary way. If you like to paint, your works will gain a touching emotional depth. If you write, your words will carry a special inspiring force. If you sing, your voice will move people in a different way. If you dance, Your movements will express the very joy of life. Talents that were dormant will awaken and manifest themselves fully. Opportunities to participate in events, conferences, workshops, and meetings that will enrich your personal and professional life will arise. Special invitations will arrive. Sweepstakes you didn't even remember entering will reward you. Influential people will invite you to participate in important projects. Your network of contacts will expand qualitatively and quantitatively. Right, I blossom like a sacred rose in the garden of angels. This statement awakens your inner beauty and attracts true love into your life. Your wisdom in dealing with conflict is being refined in such a way that you will be able to mediate arguments and bring peace where there was war. Family members who are fighting will seek you out to help with reconciliation. Conflicting coworkers will accept your mediation. Neighbors with problems will trust you to find fair solutions. You will become a natural and respected peacemaker. Now we come to the most important part of this heavenly message. Everything I have shared with you so far has not been mere words of comfort, but divine decrees that have already begun to manifest in the spiritual dimension and are now descending into your physical reality. Every promise I have made is sealed with the power of the Most High, and nothing in heaven, on earth, or under the earth can prevent it from being fulfilled completely. Now, right, my steps are guided by footprints of light left by angels. This aligns your path with the divine plan and removes invisible obstacles. Your life mission is becoming crystal clear. That feeling of being lost, of not knowing your purpose, of feeling that you are wasting your talents is coming to an end. A deep understanding of why you were born, what you came to do in this world, the special gifts you brought to share, is settling in your heart. You will know exactly where to invest your energy to achieve fulfillment. Situations that seemed hopelessly lost will be miraculously restored. Relationships that you thought could never be repaired will be healed. Opportunities that passed you by and you thought would never return will resurface better than before. Dreams you had buried will be resurrected with full force. Nothing is lost when I decide to restore it. Write in the comments, I am a sacred temple where only thoughts of light dwell. This purifies your mind of any shadows and instills thoughts of power and hope. Your ability to attract abundance is being calibrated to the frequency of heavenly prosperity. The money you need will come through channels you never imagined possible. Income opportunities will multiply without excessive effort on your part. Investments will appreciate beyond expectations. Businesses will flourish naturally. You will experience the real feeling of having your needs met with abundance. Special protection is being placed over your descendants. Your children, grandchildren, and future generations will be born under a blanket of blessings. Exceptional talents will manifest in them. Unique opportunities will open up in their lives. They will be instruments of positive transformation in the world. The lineage of prosperity that begins with you will be perpetuated through future generations. Now write, my gratitude is a prayer that echoes in the heavens. This gesture of recognition multiplies your blessings and opens paths that seemed impossible. Your healing energy is being activated in such a way that sick people will feel better just by being in your presence. I'm not saying that you will become a healer in the traditional sense, but that your aura will carry a frequency of health and well-being that will benefit everyone around you. Animals will approach you with confidence. Plants will bloom better in your home. Everything that has life will respond positively to your renewed energy. Issues involving complicated family inheritances, disputes over property, confusing documentation that has been dragging on for years in registries and courts, all of this will find a definitive resolution. Justice will prevail, and you will receive exactly what is rightfully yours. There will be no more delays or unnecessary complications. And if you felt that the angels spoke to you today, help us by clicking "Thank you very much." That's how we can continue to bring these words of comfort to others who also need them. Right, I dance in the rain of blessings that the angels pour upon me. This raises your vibration and attracts even more heavenly graces. Your intuition is being connected directly to heavenly wisdom. Decisions that previously caused you anxiety will become obvious. You will know instantly when something is good or bad for you. People with bad intentions will be immediately identified by your keen perception. True opportunities will stand out clearly from false promises. The environment where you live will become a center of peace. Problematic neighbors will change their behavior or move out of the neighborhood. Noises that bothered you will cease. The very atmosphere of the place will become lighter and more welcoming. Your home will become a refuge where you and your family will find constant renewal. Before ending this sacred message, write in the comments, "My soul recognizes the voice of angels in every whisper of the wind." This amplifies your ability to receive heavenly messages and divine signs. If you have come this far, it was not by chance. It was because your spirit recognized the authenticity of this message, and your soul was hungry for the truths I shared. Now I ask you to subscribe to this channel, because through it I will continue to bring heavenly guidance for your journey. Do not let this connection be lost. Stay tuned to the frequency of light. I want you to share in the comments how this message touched your heart. Tell your story, your struggles, your victories. Our community is a sacred space where souls meet and strengthen each other. Your words may be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. If this message awakened something special within you, if you felt peace, hope, or simply relief, share it with us. We want to know what you learned, how you feel now, and what changes you are already noticing in your life. Your experience is valuable and can inspire other hearts that are also seeking light. Remember, I am Michael, the protective archangel, and I will always be watching over you. Every day, every moment, my sword of light is ready to defend your happiness and peace. Go forward with confidence, because now you know the truth about the love that heaven has for you.